Hi, Anna McKinlay here. Look, I'd like to share with you something that I experienced over the last few days. I had the privilege and opportunity to be a part of an online summit, the online Her Story Summit, over the last few days. And it was a very inspirational event. But I've been reflecting on something that this event really demonstrated for me. You see, usually in the old days, right, before COVID, with those kinds of events and summits and conferences, we'd do them face to face, wouldn't we? The organisers would book a hotel or a conference or event centre, and people from around that region would show up and all get in the same room. The speakers would be on a stage, there'd be breaks where people networked and actually met each other and got to shake hands, which was a wonderful kind of way of meeting people and forming in-depth relationships. But of course, we can't do that now. So this event, as I mentioned, instead of doing it face-to-face as we usually would, was an online event. And so of course we go, well, that's just not the same as it is actually getting to meet people face-to-face. No, it's not the same at all. It's very different. But that doesn't make it worse, it makes it different. In fact, that online event was incredibly powerful and inspirational. And one of the things that was amazing about it, and other similar events that I've been privileged to have the opportunity to join this year, is that we connected in a very different way than we would have before, and with a diversity of people than we would have before. Because think about it, in the old days, pre-COVID, when we were meeting face to face, it was mostly people from that region. Whereas when we're online, the barriers of travel are dropped. They're lower cost to run as well, so barriers of cost are dropped. And what that means is we get to connect with a very, very different, more diverse group of people. One of the things that was just so inspiring and exciting about the event of the last few days is that we had people and speakers in the same virtual room from all around the planet, from the United States, from Canada, from the United Kingdom, from Australia, from New Zealand, from Africa. Different people with different stories, talking about a range of issues and with very different perspectives. Which was a wonderful thing because, of course, that helps us to open up our thinking and connect in different ways and form new relationships. 2020 has been a really, really challenging year for the planet, and it still is. As we head into the end of the year, into Christmas, many people around the world are still experiencing restrictions on our ability to connect and to interact physically. We've got social distancing and bubbles still in place. And that's going to be the case for a while. But that doesn't stop us from connecting. And we have the opportunity now to connect in very different ways and with different communities. And for me, that gives me so much hope for us as a global human community and for the planet itself. Because it means that we're able to learn from, understand, hear from, share ideas with people from a much wider set of backgrounds, perspectives, experience, different knowledge, and different viewpoints. And I'll be blunt, I believe that that is what we as a species, as a global community, I believe that is what is going to help us move forward into the future, to meet the challenges, not just of the pandemic, but our social challenges, our economic challenges, our environmental challenges, challenges around poverty and how we interact with each other and with our planet. We're going to need to draw on all of the perspectives that are available to us from around the world. And we are actually already starting to do that. This is one of the shifts that we've seen so much this year. So I thought I'd like to leave you with is thinking about the way that you connect with people, with your existing communities, the new communities that you've connected with over 2020. How is this helping you to change the way that you look at not just your own life, but at the challenges and issues that we're facing as a wider community? What insights is that enabling you to gain access to? How do you want to continue to connect with people as we move forward, even as these restrictions on social distancing and physical meetings continue. Because that is going to shape the way that we step into 2021 and into the years beyond that. I'd love to hear your experiences and the insights and shifts that you've noticed around the way we connect with our community. Share those in the comments below. So just drop down now, share your thoughts and insights and ahas. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.